Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for July the 20th through to the 26th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And thank you for all of your support that you give me each and every day. Now, let's start with the very first card, which is the High Priestess. In fact, you have some very strong cards here. So it should be a wow week for you. Absolutely. But this card being the first card, this is a week to love you. This is a week to pamper you. This is a week to, well, I mean, if you're in a relationship or want a relationship, I mean, this could be lust, okay? This is high passion. This is magic setting in. But I think for it to reflect with all the other cards, I think it's really a time about pampering yourself, loving yourself, doing things for yourself that make you happy and only you happy. Yeah, this could be travel, new beginnings, definitely. But all I see in this card when I laid it down was the white, the purity. And I really got a sense when I laid it down that it's about your happiness, your divine wishes forward. Now, you are highly intuitive this week. Highly intuitive this week when this is your first card. So follow your gut in all things. Follow that inner voice. Follow your wisdom. Absolutely. In any decision and anything that you are undertaking. And this usually is a card that says things will go well. That you can expect a little magic in every situation in order for things to flow properly this week. But you have to allow that magic in. You have to allow that magic to work for you. So allow that energy to come in and make your life more fulfilling in the little mundane ways. So maybe it's getting together with family. Maybe it is, planning a small trip. Maybe it is just pampering yourself or doing something that you like. Maybe it's going to that car show. Maybe it's going to, maybe it's just a walk in the park. Maybe it's an art gallery. Where do you find beauty in the world? Okay, this is a week to soak it in, to empower you, empower your spirit, empower your happiness, your well-being. This talks about feeling the happiness on the inside, and it's just projected on the outside at the end of the day because of it. Now we have Temperance, the Five of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Now the Five of Cups tells me that you could be actually not appreciating that energy that is around you. That you might be looking more at the negative aspects of your life. That you might be allowing those feelings of not being worthy, of not being well enough, of not being good enough to actually overshadow the experience of all the beauty that can be. You really need to pay attention. I know there's 3 cups down and there's 2 up, but there's 2 up. So it's turning around and paying attention to the positive, not allowing negative to come in, okay? Every time you allow negative in, it builds a little bit of a dam in your path forward. It creates hurdles. It brings the experience to you that it won't go right. So if there's any week where you really need to concentrate on the positive in your life, on the happiness of your inner you, of the belief in your own empowerment, and not letting the little negative things get you down and pull you down and pull your energy down. We have Temperance on the one side of it. It's all about the balance. The balance, and I see the rough waters here. So I'm thinking that in many ways you may not be feeling very balanced at all this week. So it's really tapping into your beauty. It's tapping into what makes you happy. It's allowing you to find the balance through that, of knowing that the world that you are creating is the world that's going to make you the happiest. That your dreams, your desires are of the utmost importance. We have the Hermit and the Fool here together. This is really this is your inner wisdom, your strength, your knowledge, allowing you to step forward in brand new paths. So with the High Priestess there also being the first card, this is the week when you can get your point across to other people. This is a week when you're sharing your wisdom, you may say things and you'll go, where did that come from? Because that was sensational. And you couldn't have practiced it in a million years in order for it to have that coming out of your mouth. It's like you're tapping into this inner wisdom in order to get your point across, in order to get your message heard, in order for you to start new paths, new beginnings. So if you are going for a job opportunity this week, this is a week where you shine, and they see you shine. They understand what you bring to the table. They embrace you. They help you start that new path. Many times this is a new path forward. For some of you, it could be travel. But I would have to say for the majority of you, it's traveling forward in your path. And this is new paths opening up to you. And it's new paths because of the wisdom that you already carry inside of you. So I don't really see this as you've got to learn a lot and understand so much more in order to create these new experiences. I think that you just really need to trust your inner wisdom. Trust the beauty of who you are. Raise that self-confidence up. Think a positive thought before you go into that job interview or that new experience or that conversation that you're going to have. And that is what's really going to make the difference in your life this week. That's really going to make the difference in your path forward this week. We have the Devil here, the Phoenix rising out of the ashes. And that's who you are becoming. This is what you are walking into. You're allowing all those old negative things that used to hold you back. You're allowing those things that were used to self-sabotage yourself, or where self-doubt used to creep in, that is no longer a contender in your ring. That there is a strength coming out in you, a beauty coming out in you. It's really tapping into the beauty of who you are. And I think the more that you allow the expression of what makes you happy this week, being the reason why you're doing what you're doing each and every day, even if it's the mundane little things in life, the results are dramatic. The results are wonderful. And it really allows you to step into a very beautiful path going forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.